Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. Now do me a favor, if you're not already subscribed, think about subscribing to the channel, guys. I try to put gaming content out like this on a steady basis, and if you guys enjoy this video, do me a favor, please give it a thumbs up. Now with that said, today's video, I'm going to show you all the pickups I got since the new year started. I haven't done a pickups video in, I think, since like right after Christmas, so I'm definitely excited to show you guys the stuff that I got. Now, if you've been following my channel, you would have seen that I had got a new arcade 1-up, so that was definitely part of the pickups. I was super excited when that thing arrived, and it's been a blast. I'm glad I got the limited edition version with the Sanwa sticks and buttons, because let me tell you, that cabinet has been getting some serious work put on it. Let me tell you, we've been beating on that thing. It's definitely a lot of fun. But moving forward, let's get into the other stuff. Another channel, Ace from Fit2Play Games, sent me a box, so that's the first thing I want to open. It's probably going to be something that means more to me than any of this other stuff, just because it's a gift from somebody. So I really do appreciate it, Ace. I'm sure you'll be watching this, so thanks a lot, buddy. I really appreciate it, bud. So do me a favor, guys, go check out Fit2Play Games, all one word. I think it's a space with 3 exclamation points. I will put a link to Ace's channel in the description, but go check him out. So let's get right into it. So right here, I got Ace's box, and I'm gonna chop this bad boy open. They definitely did a good job packing this thing, I can tell you that. I want to be easy here because I don't want to cut into what's inside this. Alrighty. Alright, so yeah, this is pretty awesome, guys. Now I'm holding it back because I don't want to show it his address or any of that stuff. Pretty sweet, I gotta say, wow. Okay, guys, so let me take this, get rid of this box here. So I had actually talked to Ace about this, and this is an original Duke controller for the Xbox OG right here, and this thing is in amazing condition. Wow. Drop the little dongle, because the cool thing about the original Xbox controller is it had a breakaway, and at the time I thought this was like the most clever thing, because that was a big issue where you would be playing a game and say like a dog or just somebody's like little brother or anybody, nephews, anybody, it could even be you, just pulling back too far because you're like having a serious game session, or you got somebody running through and they trip over the cable and the system comes ripping out and everything. Well, they had a breakaway, so when that happened, this thing just pulled off and you were safe. Good to go, no tension on the controller, on the cord, the machine, nothing. So pretty awesome. And man, this thing is in great shape. Now Ace got this in one of his pickups. He got a couple of these for a really great price, and he was nice enough to send me one of these, so I thought that was really cool. And I feel bad because the shipping was like, wow, man. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of Ace here down the road. So yeah, I got your address now, Ace, so but pretty cool stuff. I'm definitely excited. And he put a little note, and I think that's really cool. It says, "War Train, here you go, my man. Now fire up that old Xbox original. Fit2Play Games, Ace." So yeah, good stuff, man, good stuff. Really appreciate it, Ace. So I just wanted to show that first off because I was really excited, and I did not want to open this until I started recording this video. Alright, so moving along, now I did pick up something that's gaming related but not video games. And let's start off with the first one that caught my eye, and that is this, a Manga. the original, what is this? The Minish Cap Phantom Hourglass Legendary Edition. Now this is a manga, and this looks awesome. The artwork in here is incredible. I was at Barnes & Noble, and I've been eyeing these up for quite a while now, but it seems like every time I go there, I'm picking up a gift for my kids or something, and maybe I got like a different book. And if you've ever been there, some of the books can be pretty pricey. So they were having a sale. So I got that one. And then I seen that they had this one. Whoop, there goes one. The Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages. So I was pretty excited about that one as well. But the best part of this, it was buy two, get one free. And we also were able to get Ocarina of Time. Now I got all three of these for the price of two, so I was pretty excited. Now these were the three that they had like this. I don't know, there's probably more in the collection. I know they did have a Twilight Princess one, but it was only like, I think they had it in individual episodes. Well, the thing with these is I think these are complete, like all the little books complete, so it's pretty awesome. Because I actually checked out the Ocarina of Time one. They did have that where it was, broke up into chapters. And let me just show you the artwork. I mean, it is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I love this stuff. And I do have a lot of Zelda books, but I don't have any of these. And like I said, I've been eyeing these up for quite a while. So with having a deal on them, buy two, get one free, I finally pulled the trigger because it was so worth it. I mean, these look amazing. Now, most of the books are in black and white, but just in the beginning here, they have it in color, and this looks just great. And like this was in the other Ocarina of Time book where it's broke up into chapters, but this was all in black and white. So I actually compared that to this and was like, wow. With this deal too, I was like, I have to pick this up. I mean, it's just unbelievable how cool this all looks. I mean, I was blown away. You got the Eye of the Goma there. That looks so cool. So yeah, guys, I'm pretty excited to have these three mangas to add to my book collection, because I do collect some gaming books. I do have a bunch of them. There was another one that I'm eyeing up for another video, but yeah, there's some amazing books out there, especially the colored picture ones are crazy looking. History ones with gaming, they're awesome. All right, so let's get into the game pickups now. So if you did watch my Legend of Zelda game collection video, these were two games that I had in my Legend of Zelda video game collection video, and I did make a reference to these being Nintendo Selects and how that bothered me. It's kind of been bothering me for a while. Now, GameStop was having, still I think having some kind of a special, so I went in last minute and picked up these. Now I do not have the select editions. Now I actually have the proper artwork on the front, so definitely excited to finally have these into the collection. Because like I said, it really bothers me, the select, because they shrink down the artwork, and I can't stand that. And especially when I display them like out with, say, Majora's Mask, they just looked out of place with the selects. It'd be different if I had the Majora's Mask selects, then I have a selects collection, but I didn't. It was all mixed, so I changed that. So I was really happy to add these to my Zelda collection. And I got another 3DS game. This was actually one I seen the other day, and it was just actually brought in on a trade-in. So I was like, wow, where'd this come from? And that is Dragon Ball Fusions. Now, I didn't even know this game was even a thing, but it definitely looked cool. It was in good shape. It was complete, so that was a win-win situation there. And this game does look pretty cool. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm looking forward to checking this out. I do like Dragon Ball Z. I love the art style, and it's just fun. I love the fighting and stuff, so I'm definitely excited to check that out. And I did get a collection of Starlink stuff. If you've seen some of my other pickups videos, I got a bunch of Starlink stuff because they were having crazy sales on the stuff. I mean, I have them right here. I was getting the Starlink kits for like $9.99, and I heard they even went down to like $7 or something crazy like that at Best Buy. But like, say here, right here is one of the ships. I paid, what was it, $4.99 for these things, and I got the whole collection minus the Target exclusive and the GameStop exclusive, because I got these at GameStop. The GameStop exclusives were gone, but I did get other than the exclusives, I did get the whole collection of them. I even got the one that was for the other consoles. I got it for Xbox One so I could have that ship as well. And I was waiting for some of the characters. They just seem to send this stuff like in broken up pieces, like a couple ships here, a couple ships there, a guy here, a guy. I was like, okay. And when I made the last video where I showed this stuff, I didn't have all the stuff yet. So I just want to show you quick the last two characters that I was waiting on. And let's see, I got the one kid, Levi McRae. So there he is. And this guy is pretty cool looking. Actually, I think he's one of the cooler looking ones, and his name's Carl Xeon. Little green alien dude. So he looked pretty cool, and I was definitely waiting for these guys to come so that I could pretty much have this set basically complete. Because for that amount, I couldn't like just turn it down. I mean, those things were practically just giving themselves away, which is almost unheard of for certain things. Alright, so now getting into some bigger titles here. I'm going to start off with a PlayStation game. I actually just picked this up today, and this is a game that I've been eyeing up for since it launched, actually. And it's a VR game. This is Blood and Truth. Now, this is supposed to be like PlayStation VR's big action game, and I heard nothing but great things about this. This was built from the ground up for VR. You know, I had like a great team, I guess, that built this thing, and it's supposed to be awesome. It's basically a huge action game story kind of thing. It's from the people that did one of the. It was from the PlayStation. What was it? VR Worlds game that you got like when you got the PlayStation VR when it first came out. Yeah, I think it was VR Worlds. It was, I forget the game, maybe London Heist or something. I think that was the game. But those creators, I'm pretty sure were the creators that did this. And that was actually really well done. It just was very short. So pretty cool that there's a full-fledged game now to play. And like I said, this has been out for quite a while now, and I've been wanting to pick this up. But anytime I actually tried to buy this, it was gone. And then it would be there when I wasn't planning on getting it, you know? It was like one of those games, when you want it, you can't get it. When you didn't want it, it's there. So I seen it and I picked it up. So pretty happy to finally add that in the collection, and I can't wait to start playing that game. All right, so I picked up 2 Switch games. Now, this first one, I overlooked so many times. I was always interested in it, and then the second one was announced for the Nintendo Switch. I waited for the second one. I bought it when it first came out, played it, absolutely loved the game. It was shocked me, and you know, I was kind of like, you know, I have this one, the second one, it's bigger and better than the first one, so you know, why do I need it? You know, but I didn't realize that this game was actually getting like kind of rare, and the price is really like holding, and in some cases going up, and that really kind of shocked me. But I guess I shouldn't have been too shocked. And that is Dragon Quest Builders, the first one. Now, I haven't played this yet, but I have played the second one, and it is absolutely amazing. I can't believe how good the game is. I was not expecting to like this game, and I put a lot of hours in that game. It is just such a, once you get into it, I mean, you're totally hooked. And it can just drain time like you can't even imagine. You know, because it's more than just like a game than Minecraft. I'm not a big Minecraft fan at all. So you wouldn't think that I would even enjoy something like this, but there's so much more to it. I mean, there's actual real story to it. There's purpose and missions and things to do, and the building creation is just fantastic. And like the level of detail to the building and stuff is just crazy. I mean, you have like little wars and stuff. So I just think it's an amazing game. So that was the second one. So I imagine this is pretty much close to that. I mean, obviously with the second one they added some more stuff, but it was based off of this gameplay, which this is, I know it's going to be good because this is addictive gameplay. So I'm really happy to pick this up. And I was shocked to find out that this was actually that like kind of sought after now. I just never took notice of it. And I guess it isn't shocking considering it is Dragon Quest, and there is a lot of huge Dragon Quest fans, and for good reason. Dragon Quest is pretty amazing, but I'm really happy to have picked this up. Now I want to play this one, but I'm scared because I know how addictive this, you know, this just gameplay can be. And it was crazy. I checked this out on eBay. I mean, the prices were either, you know, in some cases, actually in almost all cases, this was more than the second one, which is crazy. But that's how these things go sometimes. And when I talked to the guys at GameStop about it, they were telling me all about this, and I was like, wow, you know what? Honestly, I haven't seen this in a long time because I've just seen the second one. So it made total sense. So really, really happy to have found a copy of this now and not have paid some crazy amount for it. And actually found out that GameStop with the Pro membership, they're actually getting rid of the pre-owned game like rewards or whatever. So this was kind of like sort of the end of me getting rewards on pre-owned games, which really sucks, to be honest. But that just shows you where GameStop's at. They're not in a great place. So, you know, if you didn't know that, now you do. And the next one is another game I picked up today, a limited run game. And this is a limited run game that I actually had been searching on eBay because I did see it when it first came out. I slept on it, which I shouldn't have done that, and I haven't seen it since. I actually thought this would be totally out of Best Buys, and I was totally shocked to see this game there, and I had to pick it up right away. There was one copy, and it was mine, and that is ToeJam Earl. I am a huge ToeJam Earl fan. This is a game that me and my older sister played together, and it was the first game we actually beat together as kids. So it has a special meaning to both of us. It wasn't this exact one, but it was the Sega Genesis version, the first one. And this one actually goes back to the first gameplay's style. So pretty awesome stuff. She actually got me the PlayStation 4 version, so that just goes to show you that we still have this link between this game. But I wanted to also have a physical copy on this for the Switch, so pretty excited about getting that. Now, these last group of games, if you haven't noticed, I've been on a PlayStation Vita kick as well. So I've been recently looking out for PlayStation Vita games, and there's a bunch of games I want to get and add to my collection, mostly so I can play them. Because it is a great handheld system. Like I said, I had this thing when it first came out, got rid of it, now I have it back, and they don't make games for it anymore, so the price of these games can be up there. I mean, these games are getting pricey because they don't, you know, they're not making games unless it's like limited run or, you know, some of these other third-party companies, but it's not Sony, they're not making them. So I did pick up a bunch of games, and the first one that I got was Mortal Kombat. Now, this was a game that I originally did have, so it's so awesome to have this game again in my collection. Now, the next one, I didn't get it yet, but I need to get Uncharted Golden Abyss, because that was another one that that was probably the reason I bought the system, because I'm a major Uncharted fan. Actually bought that game, or bought the system just to play that game, and that was the first game I beat on the Vita. So, but this was the number 2 game that I actually bought on the Vita. So happy to have this back in the collection. Now, I did wind up getting another fighting game because I just love this series as well. And that is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. An absolutely fantastic game. Now, you cannot buy this on the PlayStation Store. This is not a digital download on there anymore for whatever reason, which kind of stinks, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, they're not really supporting this stuff anymore, but yeah, I couldn't even get the DLC on here, so but I'm just glad that I can actually play the game on my Vita now, because like I said, I couldn't download this or nothing, so I had to get the physical version. And this is a fantastic game. I just love this series. You know, it's a huge series. Most of you guys know it's good. But the thing about it too is, well, they came out with the fourth one then on Xbox and PlayStation 4, and it didn't really do too good. You know what? I do actually really like the game. I thought it had kind of a cool story. I know a lot of people didn't like it for whatever reason, but I still think it's cool. But the next game I got was actually brand new, but I already did open it. So it's super cool and kind of hard to do it, but opening a sealed game from, you know, for a system that's not even in production anymore. It's kind of tough to open the games, but I bought them to play them, not to look at them. And that is Tearaway. I've been looking for this game on the Vita for a little while now, and I can't find any copies with the case, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for games with the cases. Now, I did buy a couple that only have the generic GameStop sleeve, just when the company was, well, one store was going out of business, but I'm looking to get them all like this, and the ones that I have without the original box, I'm trying to buy those boxes. So pretty sweet. I am glad to have this. That's why I did buy this brand new. And for the last game I'm going to show you, this is a game that I did buy brand new as well. This game was a little bit pricey, and there's a couple others I want, but I couldn't get them all at once because they're not cheap. But this game is probably one of the games I'm most excited to play on the Vita. I haven't played it, but the gameplay looks awesome and right up my alley. And that is Velocity Mass Edition. So I'm really excited to have this game. I've heard this is just a must-have, and the gameplay, it looks like it. You know, I want to say it's got like 2D action-based stuff with, you know, shoot 'em up gameplay mixed in. So that's right up my alley. I love both genres of games, so super excited to have this. And now that I have this on the video, I am going to crack this right here, because this is the next game I'm going to be playing. I can't wait to actually play this. So I figured, what the hell, I'll save it for a video, and I'll try to open this up if I can. But I wanted to wait to crack the seal on this till I made this video. Come on. Man, this thing is so tight, this wrapper. And like I said, it's really tough to crack a seal on one of these games. But you know what? Like I said, I bought it to play it, not to not to look at it. So here it is, Velocity. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope, it's just the cartridge. So pretty cool. But I did notice, I don't know, let's see if this has it. I noticed on some of these games, this don't have it. Some of them actually, if you flip the artwork around, have other artwork. Like Tearaway, for instance, you can see, I'll open it up here. On the outside, you have the guy character, and if you pull the artwork, you can flip it around and you have the female on the front. So that's pretty cool, because this is, you know, a game for people of all ages. Young kids could play this game. It's got like a paper craft aesthetic, and you know, it can be enjoyed by anybody really. It uses the touch screen and stuff really clever. The one on the back and the front. It's pretty cool how they use this. They use the cameras. But there it was, guys. Velocity. I unboxed this thing here. This is going right in my Vita after this video. I'm telling you. Can't wait to play it. But that's it, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the pickups. Is there anything that you liked more than another? And you know, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. Like I said, I try to make content every day if possible. I do my best, but I really appreciate you guys stopping by. But that's the video. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one.